Okay, so here's my Model Y, the blue one, parked next to Ming's red Model 3. And so you're wondering, how do you tell a difference? They look so similar, don't they? I mean, the front bumper is designed in a similar way. I mean, I think it's almost exactly the same. And actually, no, I think the bottom of my bumper is just slightly higher, but I can definitely see that the top of the bumper comes up much higher. Okay, so not that I expect you're going to notice that quickly passing in traffic. So the other part you might notice is there's a significant difference in the roof height between the two of these cars. So that's how you tell. Is the Model Y is much taller and actually it sits a little bit higher too than the Model 3. Okay, so from the back, I was going to start with the height of the car. There's definitely a difference, but I just noticed that on the Model Y, there's this black section that comes up into the bumper, and in part to handle the outlet for the tow hitch. Whereas on the Model 3, there's just a little black section in there. So there's a significant difference on that part. So you can tell these apart if you know what to look for. There you go. So from this view, I don't really see the difference in the height. I mean, I see it, but it's not quite as, in the video, it doesn't show hardly at all. If I come up here, okay, if I come up a little bit higher, you'll see the difference much greater. Okay, there you go. So if you're going with roughly about the level with the height of the Model 3, there's a difference in the Model Y as far as height goes. Okay, so here's part of the side view. So when Ming got this car, it came with the sport wheels. So she has the sport wheels. Side view from the Model Y. They're pretty much similar other than the height difference. Now, mine came with the aero caps on the wheels. But when I was rotating the tires, I found that, well, they have the mag wheels underneath, or whatever you want to call these alloy wheels. And they sell a kit where you can put in caps and make it look a little prettier. So I went that way and took the aero caps off. Yes, I lose a few miles of range, but I like this look much better. Oh, so let's see. No, you don't really notice that, do you? So the lift gate on this car comes up to this section up here. If you're looking close, right? Whereas you come up with a Model 3, the similar area is just glass. So it's just this part here that opens up. Okay, so here we are, the trunk of the Model 3 with the hatch open, backing up. So it is it's almost just like a sedan. But anyway, that's the back end. And obviously they don't have a place to put a tow hitch, so there you go. Okay, so that's Model 3. That's my friend's Model 3. And over here's my Model Y. So the advantage of the SUV, so to speak, or the lift gate, is I got a lot more room to get into the back. I haven't compared the distances, but it's pretty similar actually. And there's my hitch mount. Okay, so here's the trunk with the driver's side 60% seat folded down. You can see it goes all the way up to the driver's seat. I did not have to move that driver's seat, and right now it's adjusted for me, so that was no problem whatsoever. Anyway. And then compared to what it's like in the Model Y, now I don't have a car seat, so I didn't have to, I can fold down the whole seat. The reason why I didn't do it in the Model 3 is because there's a car seat plugged in there. Okay, here's the Model 3 sub trunk. Right now they have the front license plate holder that's in the trunk, plus the J1772 adapter. So anyway, there you go. Compared to I have in Model Y, now I still have my drill stuff in this. Anyway, they're similar depth, although this is different in that it's a stupid little thing, but you can put the thing in so it stays up. So I tend to use this for carrying groceries, because then the groceries don't go flying all around. The other difference I have compared to the Model 3 is there's another little subfloor section here. Okay, the other thing that's worth noting, I guess, is I have these compartments on both sides, and in the Model 3, oh, this compartment is actually much smaller in it. It's a much smaller compartment. But on this side, because of the premium sound system, this is closed off. Anyway, there you go. Oh, it's also worth noting that there's more of a lip here, whereas in the Model Y, it's flat. Okay, interesting. And here's the driver's seat adjusted for me. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen, if you've looked around, you've seen other videos from me talking about how low this is. Oh, and don't forget this little wood grain thing here. I think this is a nice addition. So it just came out this year, I believe. Anyway, I kind of like it actually. Okay, so it may not be immediately obvious, but because of the way this driver's seat's mounted in Model Y, it's much higher. So this is the driver's seat adjusted for me and the Model Y. It's just so much different. So where I've noted in other places, I'll note it again here. What if you're a person who doesn't like bending down to get into a low car? You don't want the Model 3, you want this Model Y. It's a big difference, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so there we go. One of Natalie's favorite features, light show. Now I didn't start it coordinated, but anyway, it's just for fun. Uh-oh, Malo is finishing. Anyway, there you go. The more Teslas, the more fun.